well as he was fine for the rest of this tournament. He's going to be such a force payer for Fnatic to have to deal with.
And for all of those plays, of course, we have to look back at Ethan now calling the shots for the team, and on the other side,
posting up on this so they can free up that rotate, right? This is the correct read thus far. Players for NRG in the correct side of the map. Now again, don't fall for it just yet. Fnatic will run that clock low, but this is a minute, and that's a fantastic paranoia. And there's the flash. You look at it, Ethan called him out. It's a whip of a star, but Som right back into it. 3 big kills, and it's a massacre. Are you starting with an ace? No. Boaster. Excuse me? Boaster, you're on 20 HP, bro. What are you doing? This is madness. Marder on the other side's made it over, and he's got the spike on that side of the door. Boaster's options, well, I guess you can open it again.
They're going to try and slow things down here, but huge advantage from Marder in the pistol round. Just has to hold on to this position now.
Has he added just enough doubt for Marder yet? Boaster taking this pause for thought, trying to imply he could be going elsewhere, he could be anywhere else. And I like the Marder's fallen away from this. Playing safe, allowing Boaster just enough space. But the smoke's good, the pre-fire's there. He's got oh, that was a nice little headshot. Nice try, but can we just talk about Som there? Like, quietly getting 4?
Went absolutely huge. Again, Ethan a little sloppy on the exit from that smoke, but Som on the cleanup is absolutely huge here.
Just a team player. Look, don't worry, they'll be facing me. You swing, get 3. Oh, but already pressure for Marder there, and that's a tick in the box for me, right? That's a good start. That's got to feel nice for them. Now it is a bonus for NRG. Fnatic need to get a bit of a grip on this game.
But actually pretty well invested from NRG. I was talking about everybody throwing something in the clearance here on something.
Yeah, that's lovely. Brock, a little port, but already walled is the route forward. This bonus going exactly how Fnatic would have wanted, right? They've dealt with 2 of the initial players. I mean, there's still a bit of a threat on B, but Scuba's got to do some serious stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff as well. If Ethan gets locked out on the now set there. Sights towards Scuba. Connection there onto Alpha. Unfortunate not to find a kill.
But also the paranoia goes wide. Scuba's played in on this, not by much, but there's a window of chance, and they swing, but they line up. There was an opportunity there. Good damage done still. Look at Alpha's HP. Kayak a little wounded, but it's Ethan and Som to try and bridge that gap. It would be wild if they get back into this site.
Absolutely. Som just look to try and do some. We'll find Kayak.
He's expecting that swing again.
They can shepherd them in.
And they've seen him. They've absolutely seen Qeon, but this guy is ice cold. He knows that Som would have wanted a bit of that, so Qeon gonna backpedal away slightly further. Good damage done. That should pretty much seal this round, secure it. 3 surviving for Fnatic if they can make it out. You look at going to be smoked through, and there it is. Boaster allowing the exit away from the site. Fnatic make it out with
over towards mid, and actually a trade out of the spike here. Boaster will return to A main. And Ethan will be tested here, actually. Finds Kayak ahead of contact.
Yeah, that looked like just a little pixel angle on the corner. Maybe just had a little glance down, and managing to catch Kayak is a pretty big scalp to claim. And I love the fact that the extremities are held. This feels in this regard. Get them on deep lines here, but it takes patience. Reward for Marder after a brutal beginning. Now look at how hard it is to fall to these sites.
I think they're gonna try and wrap A here, I think.
But I feel like this is such a simplistic but great answer from NRG, and I want to see Fnatic adapt. There's nothing new about, okay, they're slow defaulting on us, they're working the map really late, cool.
First time you've seen a commitment of 3 actually outside B for NRG.
But I like this reclear from Brock. Well timed, but I don't think it's going to get the check under the box. Did he see him? No! Massive
Big
work
punish
from Qeon. That's lovely, cerebral play from him. Tucked in the corner, waiting for that reclear.
And this is the checklist that you want to see Fnatic go through after they lose a few rounds to these extremities. Chronicle will hold on to the spaces. Actually, Fnatic make massive moves up mid.
But I think Ethan read that, so Brock now gets called into line. How do they want to face it? Falls away from that first contact towards Switch, playing deeper towards backside. TP gets considered, but actually cancelled. Still, slow and steady march from Fnatic here, but Brock is a problem to clear. Mouse one held down, it's just deleted Alpha. Big player out of this round, but quickly dealt with by Kayak.
Here they come. Boaster with the backstab here. Actually gets Ethan. We'll catch him.
Didn't expect that.
Does open up a side, but Som is still there.
But it's only got a judge. I mean, I say that.
Well,
if they go through heaven.
If they drop through heaven here.
My God, they don't think Som's going to be here. They heard that TP earlier. He might have paid him like a fiddle. 14 seconds. Spikes down. Som on Guard duty! What a stop from him! And that's all he's got to do. Round one. Perfect play from Som.
It's a roll of the dice from Fnatic. Again, I hate to come back to the same thing. They're on their feet already.
They should be.
In terms of some of the plans we see here, Fnatic aren't really putting themselves in positions to take 2v2s, take 3v3s. They're looking for these solo kills.
And Kron's on the op. Oh, the Armada! You can't play silly games like that. Peeking through the smoke was never going to be rewarded, but Brock trying to maybe levy that. Bit of damage from Cat. Does he catch the creep up? I don't think they've seen the player over towards Sabrosa, so there's a lot of players close by here. And I think Marta just put on notice a little. Kron absolutely outdoing him in that.
He's going to get caught by the drone here. The fragment in just to prevent it. Actually, the spam out is perfect.
Ethan in an arena, man. Just gets more and more dangerous, but a slow lean towards A, right? Slow work from that spike coming on over. But they got Stingers, Guardians, a much weaker purchase. And look who's ready. The Guardian of the A side, Som. Still got the paranoia, still got the judge. 40 seconds, a little earlier than normal. The dart scans nothing.
Looking for a little bit of chip damage in here. The wall will go up, but it's removed immediately. Oh, the judge Boaster's found one blind though.
That's huge from Boaster. Aren't going to be in now. No easy upgrades. Maybe you could pick. I mean, it's a judge, so it's still not ideal.
Boaster trying to hold on to control here, but Ethan's found Alpha on the way in.
Ooh.
Actually, commitment of the ult here.
They get out of it though. Boaster looking to shut them out as well. And Boaster again! Ridiculous! Both IGLs having to do so much here. Ethan and Brock on one side, Kron and Kayak on the other. Operator still in play for Kron. That's the back line. Darts here, Spike starting to tick though. They've got to make a move. And Kron digging deep. Starting this round and may just end it. Kayak gonna claim the last kill. But Fnatic having to dig deep there.
Absolutely. Probably draw eyes from NRG. See on the other side, it's Boaster and Alpha to look for potentially a counter swing.
That's a horrible outline I see on short as well.
Yes.
This.
Yeah.
Vile. Alpha. Ooh. This is sketchy, and Brock's got his first target. And that was the spike too. That's the problem here. But there needs to be some help. Counter paranoias from both sides! What is that? NRG! Bring down the Vice in middle, just crunching this out. And now it's just protect the spike. They can't get near it. Marta's trying to fire up as well as Kron. He wants to keep that secure away. Smart work from him. Precious cargo there. And if he can get back to the Outlaw, he will. But NRG, lovely, lovely look.
Yeah, and it's the fact that the spike is noted at 27.
So this is a big call coming out here if you can hear this. Again, arena stage, little different. So you got to look at the other side of the map now. Scuba needs to be locked in, he is! Catching Boaster. This is perfect work. Again, NRG, I can't credit enough how well they're approaching this.
Absolutely.
Crashy's has no idea, man. This is just a checkmate again. Crashy's got to be so careful. Som's got his number on the other side.
Of course, it's Som on the other side of this as well. Fnatic, now 40 seconds left on the clock. Try and recover something, but you've noted it already. Going to be in a position to hear this rotation. See, already Alpha's made good progress, but not on site just yet.
And there's still a cross being watched as well. Scuba, yes, a little bit deeper now, but again, safe-ish pair of hands, 20 seconds. You've heard the rotations, and now he's been noted. Scuba does well to find the kill, and now they know the cross is coming in. It can be caught and punished. The perfect plan undone. NRG fully in control here. Fnatic being herded around the map like sheep. Kron could try and stand, but NRG, perfection. Love this.
And they need to find a way to punish this proactivity from NRG. 6-3 scoreline now. And another round where I'm not sure if Alpha's had his res for 2 or 3 rounds now. But if they want to actively go for an engagement here to try and swing the pendulum back in their favor.
Still keeps his paranoia in case he gets in trouble, but he's been playing up on this. Now, can Fnatic punish it?
Yeah, still just, even at this point, so many question marks. Kayak now dealt with in mid. Marta immediately able to disengage. A chance for the res here. Come fairly early on in the round.
There's the Hunter's Fury
here to counter.
Brock was ready for this one. Did get, I think, a tag on this. 2 tags, I'm pretty sure, and probably the spam. That's got to be little bit worrying. They'll catch on Alpha on the way out, but we're about 45 seconds and they haven't really broken down a door yet.
No.
You've got Marder on a deep line over towards B.
Say, look at Wine
frees
as
up
well.
rotation, and that is a problem. No matter how close you get, there is still an issue. They've actually snuck through. Kayak clearing through tree and getting close towards site, but the back line is not safe. Ethan's still here. It's a bit of a topsy-turvy round. They want the plant for something on their side. But
Nobody's
Brock,
holding.
what is that? No way! A Fnatic making these mistakes, and Brock is breaking their back. That's unreal. You don't see that level of error. Fnatic look flustered, Mike.
Absolutely locked out of this half now. Crashy's last one alive, but to find a consolation at least. NRG really too interested in feeding any further into this. NRG will find another round here, 7-3 the scoreline, but outside of that, the bigger picture, potentially a question mark, again, numerically not necessarily reflected here, but looking very comfortable. Mother, again on the hunt. Oh.
High risk,
and that's
high
the sort of
reward.
thing, definitely feeling it, to be put in a position like that.
And why not? Get in their face, make it hurt, remind them that they are mortal. Boaster is desperately trying. You actually can't even question him. He is trying his heart out here. But down to 3, finally Fnatic have an advantage up on 4. Breaking through on towards the B side, fighting forward. Crashy's gonna take away Ethan. Now you gotta look at the last two. Scuba and Brock are locked out of this site and the spike is clearing through steadily.
No chance of the res coming through here. Fnatic is going to freeze to secure the kill, wait for a smoke. Cover across here. Chronicle will find the plot. Actually, Brock on the span though will shut down Crashy.
They can't lose this. This round is so essential, so critical. Kron still has ult. There it is. Nicely timed. I think they can get one out. That's it. So you still got Brock here. Gonna invest the ult. Why not? Maybe clear backside. Doesn't get the tag, so it implies this up-close play from Kron. Late investment from the wall, lovely from him. And look how disconnected you've got Boaster here. Super deep as Kayak actually not looking so pretty. 10 HP gets cleared. No way. Chronicle needs to be the backbone here because Scuba has slipped ahead, but he's been found. Classic form from Chronicle at the end there. But an 8-4 scoreline should shake Fnatic. As NRG can stay stable here and no one re-clears them, rechecks on this, it's a crunch on Kayak. Whether he lives or dies by this could define the round. And the knife goes in, Kayak does he live. He takes down one, that's a spike spotted. Looking for a bomb, he finds it! Marder finally has to get involved. But this is still a great start from him. And now you're looking at who's tucked on the side. It's Kron, the man who was present.
What?
Gets beheaded, but wait, it's just Brock. Oh, hold on.
Just Brock.
Yeah, my bad. I take it back already. Boaster on 15. Alpha still standing. Gap being closed. They're already close towards the site. Pause for thought. Take a second. Alpha clearing through. Has a look. Timing here. 7 seconds on dot. Did he get seen? I don't think so.
Does have a chance to ping here. I'm not sure if Fnatic is trying to buy some time
Where
for the
do
heal
they think
here.
he is? They are taking so long on this. Are they waiting on this heal?
I think they might be waiting for the heal, but there's going to be so much time passed here.
Have they waited too long, Mike? I'm nervous, and so was Brock. Caught in indecision. Fnatic flourish.
I think Brock is expecting them to be slowly making progress towards site here, but by the time the penny drops...
Unreal. Maybe a flash to clear this. Looking at maybe Ethan on that one. Maybe the knife close. Knife further away, and this plays in Chronicle. Great first does get found. Good trade there, nice spacing. Not going to let it go too scary and sketchy on this. Kayak going to have to sit back a little deeper, give this up. They can't afford too many losses if they want to make a go at this one.
No, this will actually give Brock his ultimate as well, so...
Damn.
A huge tool to potentially fend off Fnatic here ahead of the retake. He's going to full send it.
Yeah, but also keep in mind what Scuba's up to. If he goes for that late presence, I'm curious if he's just waiting for a flank. It's Kayak to kick things off, though. Brock goes down, and now Marder needs to take a glance here.
Scuba's got to move.
Wait, Scuba? Som's got to live, though. Som's got to do something. Som's back in smokes. This guy, maybe a little bit better equipped, though, but Scuba on that back line now makes his presence known. Finding one, finding two! He may not be the OG smoke criminal, but he's looking like he's up to the moniker. Slips away. Crashy's still alive. But Crashy's fast to this one. Scuba! Big flank! Big play! looking comfortable on the big stage.
That leapfrog sort of approach. Kayak though, he's just desperate to find something in mid.
He's been starting to heat up a bit as well though. Aldrin gets dealt with, so he does get played in. And there it is, another shot!
That's a headshot, by the way.
Now, Kayak's been absolute filth in these rounds! This guy is something else! 2 big kills at 45 seconds. The round might be wrapped up here. Alpha in a deeper angle. Ethan kind of almost drawn in by the paranoia, but they're still firing. Now they still break it back in. Boaster's had enough, but he goes down as well. They are scrapping this out. But Kayak
30 seconds left.
has been the start and end of these rounds, and he catches Som. None the wiser. It's Scuba. Oh dear. Oh dear! You don't get to miss against the king! Kayak brings it down perfectly. Fnatic, you gave him an inch.
And NRG. Well, Som and Scuba at least have theirs. Marta's still 2 away. Another early challenge here, but Kayak's actually here very quickly on the operator.
No way! He got caught! Ethan puts him to his grave, but they have to scatter. Crashies posting this from afar, and Alpha's still on the site! Back-to-back damage! 2 big kills, and he falls deeper. Drop the spike down on towards short. They're gonna make NRG work for this.
They've got a full 30 seconds until the next heal is here for Alpha, though.
He's gonna be locked to that.
Yeah.
And the smoke, yes, perfect placement on that one. Actually worked out really well as it plumed, still able to be checked. So a 3v3. Finding stability, but again, the post plant, looking at the util. Still trying to play Som in here. He decides against sticking around too long.
Very few ways back into this for Fnatic unless they can find a kill, but Som in a disgusting off angle. Scuba a little bit disconnected. Port playing on site as well.
Got back in, getting ready. Oh, you got to keep it in mind, man. And for Boaster, that's probably frustrating again. Maybe considering, is this worth it? Are we close enough to be able to go for this? It might be just time to cancel and save here.
Yeah, just hold on to what? And just maybe keeping in mind that Ethan potentially could throw his ultimate in the mix. LG with freedom once more, but they will drift onto this deep angle of Kayak, who will punish.
That's
now starting to find his groove, his rhythm a little bit. Have good utility coming into the late round here. LG look as if they're drifting towards A though.
That's 3
now,
players.
does Ethan catch crashes off later?
That is going to be a factor. Keep your mind towards that. They're popping up towards Heaven, but Chronicle very well positioned. Good trade. And Ethan caught him. You're absolutely right. But they have to keep going this way. 6 seconds. It's so late. They're doing the Fnatic back to them. But no one does it better than Boaster. Drops the spike and gets Fnatic around.
Absolutely disgusting. Accidental. A stray bullet. In no command. Hunter's Fury here. Big round for NRG.
Again, just the additional body on A so early. 3 players again. You can already see the Cron still up towards Heaven here. We've got a quick pop towards Cap though. Or up short, should I say.
Good timing on the slow though from Alpha.
Harder. Hindered again. Slowed down in multiple ways. There's no access for him yet. Still looking to break in now. Double stacked up though. You can see the site. There's a deadly duo, high and low, Alpha and Cron. I don't fancy it either, but he goes for the shotgun and it's not going to work out. But then you look at the layers to this coming in from NRG. Swarming the site, much pacier, quicker. Boaster, can you do it again though? Found 2 before. Spam in, flashed off. They're still fighting for this, no comfortable plant yet.
Scuba finally making the crossover, but Kayak now look to apply some pressure here with the operator.
They're looking to pre-take on this potentially, no, just still pressuring, posturing.
And NRG don't have to make a move just yet, but...
Dartier, careful, that spam's on the way! You gotta know it by now! Brock's gonna deliver bullets!
30 seconds left.
The second they get that up, and Kayak has to cancel now. It's Jame time, we're out of here. There's no going back into that site.
Played so well from NRG though, not to commit a player, not to commit a player towards the spike plant though, until they feel absolutely confident.
All right, boys, let's see what you got. So many ults to play with too. I feel like they've just been building up for so long. Alpha trying to make a play here towards middle. Not being given much though, and again that spam is so oppressive. But Kayak plucked Marta out of the pack here. First blood drawn, but
I was going to say he actually gets caught there in the suppression, so he can't TP away. Great isolation.
They've got to be aware there's a chance of this, right? They've got to know. there is a potential that Alpha is right behind you.
There's no wall on the flank.
No one is going to deny this. Alpha could be on for an absolutely mad one. Too many targets, too little time. He hits and runs. 20 seconds. He's already broken their backs here. They have to go forward.
Paranoia is going to land perfectly for Boaster as well to slow things down. Create a little more pressure. Still 2 players on site, by the way.
10 seconds, they gotta go now. Fnatic still just trying to dig in deep here. They get cleared. Rez comes in. Fnatic fancy this one. They're going for it. Plants in play though, they can't deny that now.
Kayak actually did get an upgrade here.
Oh, the counter ult at this time? Oh no, Fnatic. Ults on ults, Mike. They're investing everything.
It's quite early on though, and Fnatic have got weapons now.
But Som's in the smoke. You know what happens here? Scuba trying to just maybe soak some of those bullets as well. But Fnatic are at the door. They need to break this one down. They need to do it now. Time is starting to run low. It's now or it's never, and Kayak leading the pack. Good trades, better kills. Fnatic, they're not out of it yet.
I will not die.
Just an insane round to pull off. No ultimates available for NRG either. Kayak looking to maybe send out a probe into mid here, but down to 73 HP already. Kept in check. Actually takes another couple of tags here.
They're up for a brawl, up for a biff. And that, well, Alpha didn't need the paranoia. But now there's a little bit of trouble for Boaster, has to get away, and he does so.
Able to slow things down though with the wall and the slow orb. Kayak's over here now to kind of offset this a little bit with the operator. I don't think they know they're going to be walking into op on shore.
I think they're going to find out pretty soon. Kayak decides against even breaking the Aldro and just sits on a deeper line. And Boaster, well, he checked Evra, popped the smoke. I think you're going to figure it out soon enough. Boaster's got him pinned dead to rights if he plays that out. But Alpha's still waiting on the site, looking to roll the dice here. Can they get the synergy right? Kayak wants to get involved as well. Make sure they're not alone in this. Isolating Brock. Late strike from Boaster. Reading Som's play here. Now Scuba and Ethan. This is a tough one. A 2v4. Would love a freebie early. Not going to get it this time.
30 seconds left.
Forced into a really awkward plant spot as well. Just being smothered on the site right now.
5 seconds for the knife. Still got a flash. Scuba basically fresh out at this point. Knows there's at least one toward main, potentially two. A gamble on someone being towards short. And Ethan's looking for someone to play ahead, give them a chance, but Chronicle doesn't make mistakes. And 1 HP was never gonna be enough. Fnatic right back at the door again, 11-11. Time to make a wish, NRG. Alpha's up out of his seat.
Finally getting that momentum in their favor. NRG, though, are fighting tooth and nail in some of these situations. Marta, unfortunately, being picked apart in terms of these opening engagements now. And NRG can't springboard off that. You can see the pause behind when that kill's occurring. I think that's where they're struggling a little bit. Again, seeing a 7-17.
What you doing?
It's not necessarily throwing his life on the line to get themselves into a position that they can push forwards.
Well, we're looking at two very different upswings here, right? Kayak on a real high note now, 18-18, starting to really prove his worth, show that danger. It's not going back in for more. Are you serious? They want to maybe get that wall dealt with. There we go. A little bit dangerous to go for it again. Speaking of danger, man, we're just shoulder checking out here. What is that from Som? Sensational picking up two there, beautiful control. But now the scramble from Fnatic. NRG now 5v3, and this could be that 12th round.
Drone won't spot anything here. Chronicle, look at it. He's actually found the spike.
That's a huge pickup there. Som does have his TP though, so if they need it, there is still that opportunity for a safe pair of hands. But Marta, you need to activate now. We've been calling you out. Where are you? There you are, ringing the bell of Chronicle. But a 2v4. Kayak on the site, the right side.
Again, NRG are going to freeze and wait for Fnatic to make a move, or potentially catch somebody in transition.
Spike drop.
The Kayak.
Oh my god, why do I feel there's something
Yeah,
about to happen?
50 HP. He would have to go absolutely insane here.
But look at the position from Crashies too. This isn't a bad read. This isn't a bad call, but he's been spotted. Great selection. Surely that paranoia is going to be perfect. He's been dealt with, cleared. The backline, still a problem. Crashies, can you bury them in the jersey you once wore? A 1v3 is not going to happen. NRG up to 12.
In a must win scenario in terms of the finances here.
Trying to get that confidence up, and I love that though. Trying to get Marta feeling out the game a bit, feeling himself, taking aggressive fights, backing your own number. Speaking of that, does he do it again up against Alpha?
Oh!
He does! Spoken into existence by Som, it works.
I think it's Marta he was definitely talking to.
100%.
Marta has to be careful. Kayak is all the way up towards top mid. He's just giving up the angle.
Timing, Kayak.
Oh my god.
He's gonna hear everything.
Oh.
Every single
Can he
step.
cast them though?
Look at the scramble. He might be able to get behind them here. He does! And on the back lines, he thrives. Finding two, gets out, damage done.
Fnatic now in a position to greet anybody that progresses into B main, but now NRG left to scramble.
Where do you go now? It's guesswork, right? You're trying to catch him in rotation, maybe catch him on the off chance here. Does he get a spot on this?
Oh my god.
Just because the smoke was
30
fading.
seconds left.
Didn't want to give it up. Re-smoke towards short. But look who's back here. The man they can't escape from. The man who already got to, who might have just scrapped their chance of closing in regulation. But they go heaven. They try and path away. Boaster might be heard on this. The paranoia. Not going to find it. They're slightly ahead. 13 seconds.
Oh, what?
It's a miss. Scuba makes a meal of it. But 9 seconds on the plant. Som still standing. Broke by side. It's just going to be Som. Are we going OT already? Som trying to stand against the odds. Pops up a smoke, but this time, how much can he do? Not enough. Fnatic taking us the distance in map 1. This is a deadly line, though.
I mean, Bork's already making his way across here as well.
Gonna just post in like maybe a dart just to see. I mean, it's gonna see a whole lot now, but the line gets broken. They just kind of disrupted it. So now there's a problem. Scuba can't really get out of here, but can anyone then punish on the play through? Not really. Brook's fallen. Marta's still standing, and Scuba got to fall away, turns away. And now Marta on the site. We want big things. He's got to deliver in these big moments. Kayak has already proven that validity. On the other side now, a little pinned in by Switch, but they're waiting for an overstep. See if anyone would dare challenge from CT, they don't. Marta trying to draw eyes towards him. 7
Flash!
bullets, and he was blind. I don't know from where at this point, but Marta, a lovely reposition. It's perfect from Marta, but Crash is now the 1v2. On the right side, Marta, left side, Ethan. He's done so well, but it's too little, too late. Ethan, cool, calm and collected.
The flash came over the top of B main from Ethan.
Be careful though. They've certainly seen him now, and Boaster called in, but a little surprised on it, maybe a mini-map moment. And now gap closed. Marta! Bloodthirsty as ever! Hunting down Alpha as well. That unlocks A until him. The one man who took him into this position before, pushed them into OT. Can he do it again? It looks like he's starting well. Good follow-up. Great kill.
Oh my god!
The baby-faced assassin making it look possible.
Look at Scuba's HP.
2 HP. Standing on top. Standing tall. A 1v1. Oh my god! 2 HP was all he needed. NRG 14-12 in map 1.
NRG are one map away from being able to compete for the Champions Trophy. Fnatic surely does not want to give them that opportunity. Fnatic needs to fight back.
And it will be NRG on the attack.
Revealing area. Start off here. Kayak very quickly going to dip his toes. What's this? Actually nearly caught off, but catches a lot of information and utility here.
Yeah,
immediately NRG spring into action.
Yeah, look at that burst, look at the split, straight through middle as well. It's a lovely crunch. It's lucky the Kayak's still breathing, honestly. At this point, they've lost Quad and Boaster, though. All so focused towards trying to get that A main fight going in their favor, but Scuba, lovely check there, does catch Alpha, just seen a glimpse, but it's Crashies to find Ethan. And there's layers on this. Scuba will not be moved. How's he standing still? And he's on the run. Alpha has got to find these players, and they are just evacuating the area. They don't want to give him a chance at this. And Marta feels like the checkmate. Again, just spotting him. Scuba, exceptional beginnings.
Just ridiculous again. Low HP, up against the ropes. But NRG have just been so robust in terms of utility usage, in terms of bodies in the right place. Well, to say that, Marta caught off guard.
Yeah, Marta's, again, NRG were able to do it without Marta having to be the headliner. Here, I think he needs to find a little bit more of that comfort.
Drone will spot nothing for Crashies, but will put Kayak onto a deeper line once more.
Oh, it's lovely. Simply lovely for Kayak. Picking up where he left off after map 1. You're looking at the scraps of what remains of NRG. Can they make something out of nothing, though? Incredibly hard in a 2v4.
Forced to adjust the plant.
Som.
Yeah, the stun comes through, a little bit of a spam, but nothing actually connecting here.
Scuba's still got that ult. I mean, Som's trying to play ahead here. Maybe try and get himself one for free. Try and get those odds looking better. That's not bad. But the numbers still so good for Fnatic. But Scuba is yet to die. Finally meets his fate. As Fnatic will keep 2 standing and a defuse now.
Draw out maybe an extra rifle that Fnatic wouldn't have wanted to lose here. Oh well, walk into actually the heaviest stack that NRG have positioned here.
Back in a flash.
This is scary though. This time he's going to respect it. Goes back in for seconds, but again, the out drone is going to find him. How long does he stay around on this? No, he has to back away. Burning a lot of the util though, but the ult going to come in. This could be their springboard. Qeon just straight into the dark there. Don't think he saw him, but maybe. As Kayak looks to get involved here. Can't quite do it. NRG still going to be unwilling to relent, still trying to find their footing on the side. Brook up top, raining in bullets from above, and Boaster fancies to go and gets his head ripped off.
Yeah, NRG just picking Fnatic apart here towards A site. Alpha on the flank here, the awareness is already there.
Yep.
Whereabouts he resides. 3 left to find Scuba again tagged up, but it will be a clean 1v3.
Wouldn't it just be mental if he did this? If there was anyone else, your mind might start to wander. But he commands the respect that he sometimes earns in these moments, but it'll be a very long road here, and that time pretty much defining this now. NRG giving him no quarter, no chance. You can see what he can do when it starts going. He's going to put the pressure on him though. Make him react, needs the flash, will be forced off. Time is gone, and NRG showing no fear in these fights, Mike.
Yeah, a chance for maybe Fnatic to stop them at the front door, but I think as soon as...
To be slow and steady, they go in towards the one man who has been terrifying. It should be seen here. Marta, relay this. But to move someone like Kayak, you've got to be on your A game. To threaten someone like Kayak, you've got to be ready. You're throwing everything at him, simply everything to force him off this. And it's given NRG the sight now.
Plant will come through.
Seconds left.
See, Marta looking to
I like that.
really push forwards here. Quite deep in, but Chronicle's going to punish it.
I don't mind it. I want to see him take those risks, get involved. But a 1-for-1 trade. They've lost Crashies on one side here, into the deeper post plant for NRG, leaving just Som on the site, who now needs to back a little, but Ethan still showing a bit of a nuisance. That presence, that positioning could put Alpha on a platter. Som back in the action though. Fnatic's trying to take steps here. Ethan needs to be present. He has to show interest. He has to keep them on their toes because NRG in the back line's now being threatened. Alpha, Qeon in unison. It's Scuba who's been a monster so far. Can he do it to Alpha now? The time is ticking. Scuba, can you hold your nerve?
Absolutely insane from Scuba so far. Red Bull clutch here to find NRG's 5th round. Well, it looks like...
It's a different start. We don't have Kayak on this side of the map here. We have Boaster posted up towards A. You've got Crashies beside him, 2 ults.
Yeah, because that previous round is the one that actually draws a body from Fnatic towards the other side.
Okay, so instantly going to try and sit back deeper, but look at the TP here. Ethan going to send the paranoia and trying to be a little cheeky. He's into the smoke! Audacious play, and Crashies is having none of that. But Marta's got the back line. You're going to have the post out from the Hunter's Fury coming in, but Marta looking like he wants to go hunting. You see the temptation. NRG wanted a brawl.
Yeah, they are chomping at the bit to take this fight towards spawn. Yeah, but so much pressure's coming through. Crashy's still under fire, under pressure. Able to
take flight.
Steady himself here. Will drone through to try and identify something.
I'm still looking at this late flank from Marta coming in. He is a mile away, and he can be set up for success. Now, when does he pull the trigger, though? Brook going to try and be the distraction. It's gorgeous from Brook. bullying the big boys here. NRG making this damn hard work. Som, slippery as well on the site. Look at this crossfire. You clear one. Did you expect Scuba? No! And now you got broken Scuba. Scuba is unrelenting! 3 kills! This is his map!
Scuba is just going absolutely berserk right now. Here we've not really got anybody delivering for Fnatic.
No.
There's nothing to really believe in here.
Give us something. Then here's Kayak is going for a wander. You talk about confidence. He's trying individually to spark something, and it just falls flat.
Pings on the mini-map. Looks like Alpha might have some company very soon.
Okay, but can he do anything, right? It just feels like the gates are open for NRG. Alpha is notorious, however. Always a threat, but he can't stand really against this. He decides to dip back in. Fancies to go himself. You can see how all-encompassing the site take is. There's very little room for error. Broke up to where he was before, and Alpha! A messy shot there, Mike. I'm seeing mistakes where we don't see them.
Yeah.
I'm seeing individuals looking a little off.
Like I said, usually in some of these deficits that you see Fnatic in, it's like there'll be a player popping off, and that's who Fnatic get behind.
They spark and yeah, go behind, but there's no one. Even Kayak's not really had much play. It feels like he can't really get into much of these. Alpha's been a little quiet. Kron,
dare I say absent?
Yes. You need one of the 3, really. And right now you got none.
No. Like I said, NRG have basically done all the hard work in terms of drawing an extra body towards B side of the map. Not really leaning on that too much. A couple of trade-off kills here, but...
Round's 1.
Yeah, round's 1. Obviously, it's not going to have a massive impact on finances here.
Do you double timeout?
Yeah, I absolutely think you do. Yeah. What do you actually switch up here without something to, you know, just something to...
Make me believe.
Pin hopes, yes, exactly.
Get me back on board. And Alpha again, isolated and alone. He does have Kron slowly creeping over, but Alpha wants to try and make the play. It starts to feel desperate at this point, but maybe that's what they need. A reason to believe. 1 is a start, he needs more. His support's already fallen. He's pinned to the wall. There's no getting out of this. A flank from Kayak. Maybe that's the saving grace. But already NRG trying to find that stability. Nice from Kayak. Deep in the back lines, but he can't double down on this. Ethan already finds him. It's a 3v2 advantage, NRG.
Most up. So he does have the Odin as well, but not going to be the sort of situation where he's going to potentially find a kill here. NRG able to comfortably reset away from sight.
When do you start looking at saving? I mean, you're at 1 to 9. You got to go for something, but already there's a flank in play as well. If all goes wrong, there is still a line behind it. And Boaster's lost as Crashy's now. There is not much to do but die here as Som looking to be the one to put him down. Brought to the knees at 10 to 1.
NRG on the brink of shutting this down.
Certainly are. A little bit of a TP. Ethan gonna be found first there, so Kayak still trying to play his life out. Finally, it feels like in the right place. Maybe he can handle this. And Crashies, I like this approach.
Absolutely. See, Alpha has fallen here. Marder, curious.
Marder, ooh, toying with him. And Marder does pin down Crashies. We're back down to this 4v3 advantage, NRG. Kill by kill, they've got to be feeling this now. That grand final is so close here.
Yep. Certainly within touching distance here. Kayak tagged up, 86 HP, no shield behind this. Still trying to catch somebody off guard, but as we can see, NRG who's next? Still in a fantastic position to take the B site once more.
30 seconds
Chronicle
left.
will have his ult, find a kill here, but it's not the situation where Fnatic have found kills.
Nope. This feels like we are watching the downfall of a team very poorly prepared for this. Maybe banking on map 1. You don't get to do that here, though. As Marder waits. That's a flash and falls away. Does now stays welcome. Burns a lot of that util initially, though. The deeper line being controlled. Som, slip ahead a bit. Spot out 1. Fnatic still struggling on the cross here. Only going to get Boaster on the site on the tap, but look at it, man. It's a firing squad. NRG NRG in full, absolute control. 11-1, nearly flawless.
Barely breaking a sweat in this first half.
So it does slow down rotations, could potentially play in alpha, but I mean, I feel like I'm clutching at straws when I'm seeing an 11-1. I can't ignore it, man. NRG, now just waiting. Don't need to hurry this too much. You've got the flank on the way. Further out, though. First contact made. Kayak and Crash She's back-to-back damage. A necessity.
Now
and the
look at
late
Alpha.
presence from Alpha
Yeah.
is coming in. That's key here. Boy, the Ethan is still alive. And maybe battered and broken, but still breathing for now. Up towards heaven, kept safe by the smoke, but Alpha's presence alone is an issue.
One enemy remaining.
That's
Now,
Chronicle finding matter as well,
That's
yeah.
lovely. Okay, it's a step. It's a step.
We'll just be Alpha and Boaster bringing pistols in, though. Like I said, the opening 5 or 6 rounds for me here needs to be... Oh, hang on. Simon Mada already trying to take the initiative here. Testing the Fnatic players even further, but...
I don't mind a bit of aggression. You've
No,
got rounds
absolutely,
to
yeah.
play with.
Like I said, they have a huge buffer to just get really weird in some of these rounds.
And as long as we don't see those, like, when it gets a bit closer, seeing those weird broken buys when they're over-investing a bit.
Yeah,
it's
one
still got, like,
person's
a
down on...
bulldog
Yes,
or
exactly,
something.
yeah.
I
Missing
like to
util
admit their
or a
time.
shield or
Yep.
down on a Guardian and
Player
whatnot.
standing.
NRG.
Flawless.
Give this one up. Flawless round here for Fnatic. NRG looking a little more traditional here in terms of formation, but happy to put Scuba on an island, rightfully so.
Oh, the guy's been filthy with it. Marder again, though, willing to take a risk and takes their life. Oh, and third is fantastic. Fnatic caught asleep at the wheel and punished for this.
Exactly the sort of round the Kayak was pushing forwards for them. Marder capitalizes here. 3 huge kills.
Oh, it's magic for them. The first real chance for Fnatic to even believe in themselves gets crushed under that. So it falls to Alpha and Kron. 2 players who can excel. But Brock's got his number, man. Doesn't need to take any real risks on this either. Pick your poison.
Spike making his way over towards Scuba here. Alpha a little disconnected, trying to play towards cutting somebody off, but NRG happy to sit back on these numbers now.
So you've put your faith in Kron to win a 1v1, and Alpha needs to get you a kill. He can't. He was tracked the whole way. Brock on it, NRG! It's 12 rounds, and it's flawlessly achieved.
Get any more than a whimper here from Fnatic in the second map.
The pace now on the shoulders of Kayak. Looks for the first, he finds it. Drops down Scuba, who's been the final boss of this. Boaster played in on 1. Still trying to stay alive. We've got Brock, Ethan, and Marder. For that plant, though, it's not in yet. Brock looking to maybe get that timing right here, but Alpha fully aware. Gotta be careful!
Oh my God.
And what a shot from Brock. That's a problem. And a little bit of hesitation on the cross-up, a little bit of... Oh my God, Marder, what a shot is that? But it's a 2v3, they're not out of the woods just yet. There's problems just about everywhere. Ethan puts his life on the line. The spam so close, but not connecting. Brock, 10 more seconds until the dart's back up, but he can gap close. He can get in their face. He tries to catch him.
Oh my word.
They've gotten away, and Crashes has his ult. He's got util. They have everything they need to secure this round, but Brock, can you make something out of nothing? This is not the round you should be winning. But a chance. 3 HP. He's trying everything he could. The Fnatic holding on for 4.
I mean, I'm getting so worried when you see Fnatic still not having the spike even on the site.
Can just TP away.
We're gonna probably
Vote.
jump check this.
Lovely. Has a look, he still knows they're there. Brock gets called in, everyone batten down the hatches, they're on the way. Kayak can't open things up on the backside. You're looking at Brock now, filling that space, playing up on that wall. It's been a problem for Fnatic to find their way forward, but Crash is gonna find 1, takes away Scuba, but Brock is waiting. They're just slipping into the smoke here. Chronicle's got some, but Brock's still standing, still surrounded. How is he still alive? Finally caught. It's Ethan and Marder. Back at the site for 1, but it's now a 2v4. It's a long road back.
Yeah, Marlon tagged up as well, 1 away from his ultimate. Ethan will actually
Wait.
find Boaster as well.
Wait,
Second
okay.
clearance is there, but Crashy's shut down Marder.
Ethan Ethan, okay, handled. 3 survive. I'm not believing yet, Mike. I'm simply not believing yet. And I was interested to see how much they might try and dig Alpha out of that position. I think Boaster might have a good idea of what's going on here. No! I thought Boaster knew! Marder's in their damn spawn! He's got a rifle! This can't be it. This can't be it. Keep the comms clean. Keep calm under pressure. NRG! There's no way this is the round! Marder! Like a dagger in the back! And now it's all possible. Alpha, Crashy's Qeon have to lock the hell in, Mike. This could be a disaster in the making. There's no falling back. They have to fight forward.
Absolutely do. Forced into the waiting arms of NRG here. Marder still controlling so much in terms of pressure here. Fnatic are just huddled back. They have to be gifted a kill in this scenario to flip it.
They look dazed. They look stunned. Unsure of what just occurred. But with 28 seconds, you have to make your minds up. And it looks like it will end on a Brook willing, standing tall. Can he stand? God, he can! Drops the body, and Fnatic falling like flies. Marder investing the ult. He knows what's coming their way now. 10 more seconds. I can't believe what we've seen. It's unbelievable. NRG doubted but never defeated. Facing the giants of Fnatic and becoming legendary.